All right, so no-gi class this week. We're working on north-south, and in the coming weeks, we're going to build a little system off of the north-south choke attack. So I'm going to have Trey start off here in turtle. So from turtle, this is like a common scramble position that happens when Trey hits a sit-out. So I'm going to start with a little body lock here. Trey's just going to build his base up, step one leg up, and go to a sit-out position. Boom. And this is kind of a common position. So he's seated. Let's just come to the neutral seated position. I've got a body lock. My head's on one side, and we find ourselves in this sit-out scenario. So to start, I'm just going to give Trey a little bit of pressure forward to kind of incentivize him to push back into me. And as he pushes back, I'm going to use that momentum, grab his shoulder, come up to his chin, and pull him back. As I feel his body reclining, I'm going to slip my arm up and over and sprawl my weight down. Now, in that sit-out scenario, again, very common in scrambles, not necessarily something that Trey would proactively do. If I can get this person chin whipped back, I'm in a really perfect position to set up my north-south choke because this arm is already above the arm. Oftentimes, we're gonna have to fight to get this arm through if we're coming from side control, but here, I'm already in position. Now, to cinch this up, my bicep is blocking my left-hand side of Trey's neck, and my ribs are gonna block my right-hand side of Trey's neck. So I'm gonna rotate my ribs down, I'm gonna maintain square shoulders and hips, and I'm just gonna start by sliding back and then scooting towards Trey. My palm that's under Trey's neck is gonna go down to the mat, and to finish, I'm gonna squeeze my bicep, and if I'm in a deep enough position, I may not necessarily actually need this hand to connect, but oftentimes people are fighting, they're moving around. So to add some control, this is my choking arm, palm down. I'm gonna slide my choke set arm in, palm up, and then I just throw my shoulder forward, squeeze my bicep, and my rib cage is doing the job on the other side. So one more time real quick. We're in this turtle position. Trey hits a sit out. Boom. I'm gonna come in, shoulder, chin. After a little pressure forward, Trey pushes back and into me. I throw my arm up and over, sprawl it down. Again, my hand is already above the shoulder here. You straighten these legs out here, Trey, for me. This is already above the shoulder, so I'm just gonna cinch backwards. So my shoulder's coming further up Trey's chin to the side. My palm goes down. If I were to connect my hands, I can do so now. And that is building pressure over time. This is not necessarily a choke where we need to squeeze extremely hard. In fact, as we're practicing this, I almost recommend trying it with one arm, seeing if you can cinch it up, and then in rolls you can add that second arm for some security. So north-south chokes, and again, we're gonna build a little north-south attack system in the coming weeks. Cool.